Good morning, everybody out there in Math Land. Today, for third grade, we will be learning how to make those bar graphs that we talked about yesterday. That's going to be pretty fun. I want you to remember that these bar graphs don't have to be perfect. You're just doing them really quickly and sketching them out with your pencil. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to be taking a huge amount of time to make them perfect. It's not necessary. They just have to be accurate. So we're going to make bar graphs today. Let's go ahead and move to page 650 so we can get started. You record the number of times each baseball team wins. So a team wins, here's the baseball teams. The frequency table shows the results. Use the table to complete the bar graph. So remember, the frequency table just tells you the numbers right off the bat. Haha, bat, baseball, funny. But we're gonna use that frequency table to build our bar graph. So here's how we're gonna do it. First step is that we have to write the title of our graph down. So it can be the same one. So team wins. Sometimes it's going to be pre-filled out for you. Sometimes it's going to be empty. You just put the same teams right here. So the categories, Eagles, Tigers, Vipers, Hawks. These are the teams, so they label this side as well. And then look at the numbers in the table. Use a scale so most of the bars end on a grid line. Label the scale. So as you can see, all of these are almost counting by 3. Or you can also think of them as counting by 2. Since one of them is an even number. So since 2 of these are even and 2 of these are odd, I'll just count by 2. So 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And remember, if no number is odd, it's just going to end in the middle. So let's start with the Eagles. The Eagles got 6 wins. So the bar for Eagles has to make it, a little bit smaller than the box. Has to stop at the number 6. Right there. Tigers, they went up to 3. So 3 is between 2 and 4. So that means that your tiger line has to be in the middle of 2 and 4 in order for it to be 3. Vipers got 12 wins. So Vipers are going to go all the way to the end, which is our 12. I'm going to shade that in. And then the Hawks went to 9, which is in between 8 and 10. So our bar is going to stop in the middle of 8 and 10. Just like that, here's our bar graph represented. So we drew and shaded each bar. Ta-da! Here's our bar graph. So let's go over here and do it again. It says, use the frequency table to complete the bar graph. Cool. So favorite color. We're going to put title right here. Favorite color. Red got 2 votes, so it looks like I can count by 2 again. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Red got 2 votes. So red's going to go up to that first line. Blue got 8 votes, so it's going to go all the way to the end. That would have been my vote. My favorite color is blue. Right here. Pink got 4 votes, so it's going to stop at the 4 line. See, 4. And green got 5 votes, which exists between 4 and 6. So it's going to go to the middle of the 4 and 6. Ta-da! All right. Moving right along. Use the frequency table to complete the bar graph. So type of finger paint. Hold on. Give me 1 second. So type of finger paint. There you go. World is already on the thing, but I'm missing 2 of the labels. You just write these over here. So arch and loop. Now these are bigger numbers, so I'm going to count by 20 this time. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. First one goes up to 100, the arch. So I'm going to go and stop right there. So arch goes all the way to 100. Loop goes to 110. That exists between 100 and 120. So loop has to stop in the middle of those 2. See how my bar lines are not perfect? I'm just getting it done and stopping where I need to stop. That's the most important part. World goes to 80. So it's going to stop right there at 80. Now we're going to answer a question depending on what we drew. It says, how would you use the graph to decide which type of finger paint is the most common. Well, that means that the longest bar would mean it is the most common. That's easy to see in a bar graph. The longest bar, so the loop would be the most popular. Okay, and here I have a lot of things that were kind of left empty, and also this is a bar graph that's actually going to go up instead of to the side, but do not worry, it works the same way. I'm going to help you. Favorite type of food. Title, favorite type of food. The labels are right here on its side. So Italian, Mexican. You can also turn the paper, I'm just being stubborn. Barbecue, Asian. And vegetarian is already on the list, just like barbecue was. I'm gonna go up by 4 in this scale so that I can have enough, since it goes all the way to 16. So the first one's of course 0, because we always start with a 0. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Italian got 16 votes, so I'm gonna go up to the 16 line. This is the 16th. Actually, hold on. That's 0, 4, 8, 12, 16. So this is the 16th line. Be careful with that, okay? This is the bar. Mexican has, let's see, 18. So 18 is in the middle of 16 and 20. So that's there. Barbecue got 12 votes, so it ends right there. If you're confused to where line to stop, just count them like this. This will be the 0 line, 4 line, 8 line, 12 line. That way you know where to stop. Asian is 6 votes. That's between 4 and 8. So that'd be 0, that would be 4, that would be 8, so it stops in the middle of these two. And vegetarian, only 4, so it goes, that was a 0 line, this is the 4 line, so vegetarian's right here. Now, let's see. How many fewer students chose the least favorite type of food than the most favorite type of food? So the most favorite type of food was Mexican, so that was 18. The least favorite was vegetarian, and that was 4. So we subtract 18 minus 4, and we get 14. So 14 students is the final answer to that question. Last page. You surveyed 27 students about their favorite subject. 9 students chose science, 6 fewer students chose English than science, and the rest of the students chose math. Choose math, complete the bar graph. So let's do everything that we need to do in order to fill out that thing. So favorite subject is our title. So favorite subject. The categories are going to go right here. It looks like it's science, English, and math. I grabbed that from my problem. Science, English, math. It said that the total was 27. 27 is a multiple of 3, so I'm going to count by 3. 0, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. It says 9 students choose science. 9 is right here. So science goes up to the 9 line. Then it says 6 fewer students chose English than science. So we have to say 9 minus 6, and that's 3. Tiny bar. And then math says it's everybody else chose that. So there were 27 total people surveyed, and these two together make 9 and 3 make 12. So let's take 12 away to see how much I have left over. That leaves me with 15. That means that 15 people chose math. These are my people. Math was my favorite. There you go. Last problem. Show and grow. You surveyed 22 students about their favorite camp activity. 8 students chose archery. 4 more students chose swimming than archery, and the rest chose hiking. Complete the bar graph. So, favorite camp activity. Favorite camp activity. It looks like it was archery, swimming, and hiking. All right. 22, I'm going to count by 2. 0, 2, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. It says 8 students chose archery, so I'm going to go up to the number 8. 4 more students chose swimming than archery, so 4 more than archery. That would be 8 plus 4, 12. So it's going to go up to the 12 line. And then it says the rest chose hiking. So there were 22 students total according to the problem. Archery and swimming together make 12 and 8, that's 20. So take away 20, that leaves me only with 2. So only 2 students went to go hiking. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of work. They were like, I'm not walking all that, I'm gonna take a swim. How many fewer students chose archery than swimming and hiking combined? So swimming and hiking combined means I have to add those 2. So swimming was 12, hiking was 2, so together that makes 14. So how many fewer students chose archery? So then subtract archery from it. 14 minus 8. That leaves you with 6 students. Okay, the homework for this will be posted online. Make sure that you're doing it carefully and that you have an adult check it before you submit it, because if not, you're going to be doing it twice, because I email your parents and say, please have so-and-so do it again because they scored low the first time. So instead of doing your homework twice, let's do it just one time, have your parents check it, and then submit it, okay? I'll see you later. Bye-bye.